Time for the message for all ages. This is always one of my favorite parts of the service. I'm absolutely delighted to read you a story called The Good Egg. It's from the creators of The Bad Seed. This is by Jory John and Pete Oswald. Oh, hello. I was just rescuing this cat. Know why? Because I'm a good egg. A very good egg. It's true. I do all kinds of things like, I'll carry your groceries, I'll water your plants, I'll change your tires, I'll paint your house. I'll paint your house. If you need anything, I can help. I'm your egg. I've always been a good egg. It's been this way from the start, even in my earliest days. And it shows him being toted in the pickup to the farmer's market. There were a dozen of us living together under one recycled roof. There was Meg and Peg and Greg and Clegg and Shell and Shelley and Sheldon and Shelby and Egbert and Frank and the other Frank. The other 11 eggs weren't on their best behavior. They weren't exactly good. They ignored their bedtime. They only ate sugary cereal and they threw tantrums. I love this. They're throwing tantrums. They cried for no reason, and they broke stuff on purpose. Meanwhile, I tried to take charge. I tried to fix their bad behavior. I tried to keep the peace because I'm a good egg. A very good egg. Nobody seemed to care, though. Every night, I was exhausted. My head felt scrambled. And then one fateful morning, I noticed some cracks in my shell. They were everywhere. Why do you think he had cracks in his shell? They put a sign on him that said, "Kick me." How mean. My doctor said it was from all the pressure I was putting on myself. The pressure of making sure everybody was as good as me. I was cracking up, literally. Something had to change. I'd had enough. I told Meg and Peg and Greg and Clegg and Shell and Shelley and Sheldon and Shelby and Egbert and Frank and the other Frank that I was leaving. And I left that night. He put on his little blue hat and his little blue backpack and headed out on a dark night. I wandered from town to town. The hours became days, the days became weeks. I lost track of time. I was alone. Out there on the road, under the stars, I really tried to focus on myself and what I needed. I took walks. I read books. I floated in the river. I wrote in my journal. I found simple moments to be quiet. I breathed in. I breathed out. I even started painting. There were all the things that he did to take care of himself. For once, I found time for me. And guess what? Little by little, the cracks in my shell started to heal. My head no longer felt scrambled. I started to feel like myself again. I think he's gone to Fort Worth for the Japanese gardens here. So I've made a big decision. I'm returning to my old carton and my friends, and besides, I'm kind of lonely out here. This time I know what I need to do. I'll try not to worry so much. I'll be good to my fellow eggs while also being good to myself. So here we go. And he heads back to the farmer's market. Everybody missed me. I missed them too. Hello, Meg. Howdy, Peg. Hey, Greg. Greetings, Clegg. What's up, Shell? Aloha, Shelly. Hey-oh, Sheldon. Hi, Shelby. Good day, Egbert. What's happening, Frank? And howdy do, other Frank. So, sure, once in a while somebody still is a little bit bad, but it's not like before. Here's what I realized. The other eggs aren't perfect, and I don't have to be perfect either. And I'm okay with that. Yep, the old carton is back together again. We are a solid dozen. It's good to be home. I love that story.